Oh, good morning. Good evening. We were just about to open our shop. Sell our... well... what's his name? Pete? Belongings? Peter? I don't remember. The trading tent is ready. I'm Jenkins. Pete Jenkins, I think. Time to sell off Jenkins' junk. Brush sand off the tent and notice passers-by starting to look over more frequently. What do we have to sell? Everything left in the bag? Smeared gas cylinders. You dig through Jenkins' bag. Empty. Just put them on the counter anyway. You keep rooting around the bag. Some rags and a cup. I doubt I'll even get one bag of sand for this stuff. Oh, something else. Some kind of map. Hey, I bet we can do something with that. Notice a customer approaching. Listen carefully and remember this. He has read the book, right? The man is quite clean-cut, probably from the upper district. Are you listening? Say that this map leads to something important, to treasure or whatever. What are you selling? The old man looks at the canisters, interested. Say anything, just push the map. I have something special. Some might even call it a real treasure. The old man doesn't react. He probably hears that same story every day. Hope you don't mean those helium cylinders. Points at the cylinders on your counter. They're empty, by the way. I'm part of the map. Continue. What more can I say? 10 bags of sand and the map is yours. You can't just pour out 10 bags for a map that leads to who knows where. It leads to treasure. Which treasure exactly? You tap on Roderick's cage. I'm thinking. Map to water. A pile of sand? A pile of food? Shelter? Well, the map to a water source. The old man takes a flask of water from his belt and silently takes a drink. What's that you say? He wipes his mouth and his sleeve. Oh, right. I think I read that they give out water for free in the upper district. That's my fault. Map to pile of food. What food? Trying to say there's food just lying around the desert? I'll just go to waste out there. It will just go to waste out there. It's a map to a pile of sand. What's it doing outside the town? Oh. Customs won't let you in with your own sand, so why the hell would I need sand out there? Map to a shelter. You know about the shelter too? He ever so slightly looks around. Huh? There's a lot I know. You try to sound convincing. 10 bags, you say? I'll give you 5, but if the shelter isn't there, I'll come back and give you 5 more. 5. Wax. Right to your head. With this, he shows you the small club on his belt. It's a deal. Great, we have some sand already. That's all I have to sell? With the 10 bags of sand, now let's bring them to Nariano. We haven't even talked to Nariano. Unless Nariano is that guy that didn't like us. This dude here. Can't talk to him. Not her. Don't think it's him. He said he lived in the middle of the square. The lady who guards the sewer entrance. Not service, maybe, but... Prospector. I don't think of this guy either. He's gonna die, right? The guy in the flashy train. Is this where he lives? Mr. What was his name? Nariano. Hey, Mr. Nariano, come out. The door slowly opens. A middle-aged man appears on the doorstep. He looks a little too clean for these surroundings, and is holding a glass of something orange. He squints at you from the doorway, apparently not trusting you enough to talk face to face. Good day. He assesses you silently. His gaze runs quickly over your clothes, pausing at the cage around your neck. He doesn't pay any attention to your face at all. The stranger leans against the door, finished with his assessment of you. Judging by the expression on his face, you got a roughly 4 out of 10. Nice house. He nods silently and lifts his glass slightly in your direction. I'm trying to find a way into the upper district. Aren't we all? He gestures at the square around you. I don't plan on living there, just have to take care of one thing, that's it. One thing? What could there possibly be for you to do there? He sips from the glass. Tell the truth. I need to get something. He waits for you to continue. Something important to me. How important? He gestures for you to continue. Ooh, a man of business. I'd say about... You look in your pockets. 1 bag of sand important. His face twists. 5 bags? He gestures again for you to continue. 7 bags. The man starts nodding, but his hand doesn't stop moving. 9.5 bags. He waves his hand furiously. 10 bags. Now you're speaking my language. Love it when a person wants something that bad. In a flash, the man transforms from a reserved aristocrat into a jolly businessman. Not a bad start to the day, helping those in need, you might say. He steps forward and shakes your hand. Could you tell me where I can get that much sand? In our little town, people trade sand for either goods or services, or both. You just need to find out what works for you. There are things I can sell you. I have possessions I need to sell off. How about I give them to you and you lower your price? I'm a man of business, you see. Dealing with junk doesn't fit with my status anymore. But I'm sure you'll find buyers among all the visitors in town today. Okay, I'll be back when I find 10 bags of sand. Don't I have that though? Good luck now. I'll be waiting for you. He comes cheerfully up the stairs and, sipping from his glass, disappears behind the door. Code 15. The man appears in his doorway, looking cheerful. He looks you over in search of the 10 bags of sand. Here's your 10 bags. My dear friend. Wonderful, wonderful. He jumps down from the entryway like an excited child. May I? He looks at the bags, ignoring you. Go ahead. Wonderful, wonderful. He counts the bags. He counts out 2, which he hands back to you. Give these to Janine, the woman who does salvage work at the scrap heap. Tell her Mr. Nariano sent you. He scoops up the remaining bags and starts to head back into his home. Hold on. It only costs 2 bags to get into the upper district, and you're just keeping the rest for yourself? Just because you know this Janine? It truly is a pleasure doing business with you, my dear friend. Come back anytime. He disappears behind the door. Alright. Yo, Janine. The woman has cleaned out at least 10 more computers since you were last here. Parts are lying next to her in neat piles. He notices the 2 bags of red sand you're holding. How's Mr. Nariano doing? He nods. We could have just come to an agreement. Why didn't you say anything? Nariano is much better at those conversations. Good for him, but I had to pay 8 bags of sand for that. Sand comes, sand goes. That's what we always say. He smiles. So how's Mr. Nariano doing? 8 bags of sand better now. He hasn't lost his touch. He smiles prettily. I can always hear a smile. Let's get to it. Hold on. Once we leave, we won't be coming back here. Are you sure you're ready? Actually, I haven't been able to make the string thing yet. A couple chests I haven't opened, but I think I've used all my resources. I guess I can try one more time, but in case I've gotten something new and I can't remember. I don't think I have enough though. No, I'm lacking one tool. So I assume that's just choice then. I'll check. I think I might have just been unlucky. I think maybe I was supposed to craft the pliers earlier, and I would get enough in those crates to craft the Train 42, your time is up. Prepare to leave town. I repeat. Well, looks like you're too late. Is that a joke? I already paid you. Damn guards are about to come looking for me, and you're... He looks at you silently, smiling. I'm kidding. Let's go. She clears away a small heap of scrap metal from against the wall to pull a lever there. It's open. I'd hurry if I were you. Thanks. Owen smiles again. It seems that the whole situation strikes her as comical. A little advice for you. Trust a bag of bricks. Huh? What? Jump into the pipe. Well, going back now. Needless to say, it smells awful inside the pipe. It smells awful in here. This is just a drainage pit for the square. It's not the sewer system, so it could be worse. That doesn't make me feel better. Way forward is blocked by a pile of trash, boards, and rags that almost looks like a barricade. Take it apart. I don't even know where to start. Pull out the trash bags. You try and pick up a trash bag, but the contents are too heavy and the bag rips. What the? Dust pours out of the bag and gets in your eyes. Coughing. Climb over. You poke around the support with your foot. One of the trash bags seems to be full of rocks or bricks. Trust the bag of bricks. Put your weight on the bag and then throw your other leg over the barricade of boards. But your pant legs gets caught on a nail sticking out of the board. Oh, come on. Free one of your hands and carefully unhook the nail. Shift your weight to your right hand and try to unhook your pant leg from the nail. I can't get it. Damn it. Come on, you're so close. Yeah! Phew. Your pant leg is free. You jump the rest of the way over the barricade and land on your feet. You hear a voice over the radio somewhere up above. Final warning. Bob Bobson, operator of Train 42. Your time is up. Leave town immediately or your train will be confiscated. You're right, there's definitely no going back. Your path is blocked by another pile of wreckage. This one has tons of broken glass scattered around it. I'd be more careful here. Painstakingly pick up the shards of glass. Cut my hand then. Pick up a nearby bucket and start tossing the shards of glass into it. Another shard goes in the bucket, and another one. And another. Can't you go any faster? It'll be nighttime soon. Your hand twitches and a small shard of glass embeds itself in your finger. Sorry, I thought you were done already. You straighten up. It looks like you are, in fact, done. Now you can try and jump over the obstacle. I think I took damage. Get a running start. You begin to pick up speed. Not yet. Keep running. Why aren't you jumping? I don't know. Ah! Jump. Too late. Bang. Bam. Are you alive? This is silly. You broke down the whole barricade with your body. I felt it. Are you in one piece? I think that said one's piece again. I'm not sure, damn. I think my shoulder is stand up with some difficulty. Really another... This is... I'm dying here. I think this is the last barricade. Well, it's not like I can get any dirtier. This is Lindef Jr. speaking. A joy storm is approaching. It will hit us in 5 minutes. Joy storm? You can certainly use one of those. With this junkyard, even an ordinary storm would make me happy. The pile in front of you doesn't look particularly big. Examine the pile. A bunch of junk. I feel like you can probably just step over it. He's right. Step over the pile. You carefully lift one leg over the pile and quickly find yourself on the other side. That was easy. Joy storm, 3 minutes. Oh, come on, hurry and get outside. Heal the sewer. Is that gonna heal me? So did I waste my bread just now? Okay, let's see what's in the upper district. Doesn't look much better. Tired man and 3 doors. The joy storm has arrived. I repeat, the joy storm. Dad? Is that you? You hear the sound of sand pouring out, getting closer. Soon it envelops your whole consciousness. You're suddenly overtaken by such a strong emotion that you involuntarily lean forward. It's like you're drowning in a calm, relaxing sea. Peace and quiet. You turn your head to the left and see your sister standing behind you. You're happy. She's not in danger anymore. You turn to the right and see your brothers. They're sitting next to you. All 10 brothers and you. Blood family. You're wearing strangely colored armor. You look down and see that you have the same armor on. You touch the armor. A piece flakes off, burning your hand. The image starts to fade. The vision passes, and in its place you're filled with an unbelievably nostalgic sense of longing. Etienne? It's evening already? How long was I out? Pretty long time. Long enough that I started to worry about you. Wait, we need to hurry. So how was it? Strange. Like I was home. I do that again. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's talk to the tired man. This poor guy is sitting on the ground, leaning against a wall. An idiotic grin is lighting up his face. Hey, you okay, friend? Marie, you're such a good girl, Marie. Looks like he's still caught in the joy storm. Call out louder. Hey, which way to the meteorologist's house? No reaction. Leave him alone. No one bothered you when you were having your visions. Don't have much time left. Hey, can you hear me? Touch his shoulder. As soon as you touch the man, he opens his eyes. For a split second, he looks friendly. What the hell, man? I was playing with my dog. What? Nothing. Asshole. Listen, I don't have time for this. I have important business. Shove your business where the sun don't shine. Now I have to wait for the next storm to see her. And who knows when the hell that will even be. Sorry. Is that just a drug storm that hits everyone? Okay, let's go back, check out the doors. Door is shut, no one's home. It's locked, judging by the smell, someone inside is making soup. The door is locked, okay. The women look you over suspiciously. The man hasn't come out of the storm's clutches yet. This meteorologist's tower. This creepy guy standing there. Meteorologist's wife's counter. You see devices lined up on a dusty counter. Are you out of your mind with prices like that, you old hag? An old man standing nearby calls out in the direction of the counter. A tired-looking woman is behind the counter, and you see the slightest flame of hope flare up in her eyes when she sees you. Another one. If you're just here to look with no money, then get lost. The counter is still surprisingly full, considering the meteorologist died a whole 3 days ago. Examine the counter in silence. The counter is covered in devices of all different sizes and complexities. Which one controls the weather? I don't know. Text says it's a device covered in switches and dials. They're all covered in switches and dials. How about we look at the most worn out ones? That look like they've been used every day. There are 2 that fit that description, on the left and right. Ask about the right one. How much for this device? 100 bags of sand. How much? My price is firm, says this harshly. My husband didn't make all of these devices or whatever by hand just for them to be given out for free. I paid 10 bags of sand as a bribe just to get in here. For that I had to crawl through the sewer. A bribe? And you want 100 bags for some piece of junk? Just grab it and jump out of the book. We'll figure it out later. Where are you seeing junk here, you jerk? Get lost. I'm calling the guards. He grabs a radio attached to a pillar. Just grab the devices. Damn it, Etienne. Do it. You're the one who deserves to be arrested. 100 bags. You're insane. That's what I said. He's insane. You hear the old man shouting from behind you. You're not sure why he's still here. Hands up. You turn slowly and see 2 guards with their clubs raised and ready. That's him. He tried to steal my husband's possessions. Arrest him. I was just looking. Don't worry, miss. We'll handle this. Both guards start slowly walking towards you. Grab the first device you see and try to use it. You grab a random device off the counter and start pushing every switch and button you see. The guard and the meteorologist's wives watch you in silence. I don't think that's going to help much. Just run. Hear the whooshing of a club somewhere behind you. Watch out! Etienne! Silence falls. And darkness. You open your eyes. Cold. Damn it. Eye out for long? Silence. Damn guards. You rub the back of your head, which is throbbing. Did anything else happen while I was passed out? Silence. Roderick. You tilt your head, looking for the cage, but it's gone. Oh, I've been dumped out in the desert. Not good, not good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can't I just leave the book and jump pages like I did earlier? Dead body. You see a motionless body lying face down in the sand. Another disturber of the town's peace. Turn the body over. Oh, it's another paperboy. The man is wearing a coat. A tag is sewn into the chest. Sewn to the chest. Examine the tag. The tag says W204. It also has the logo of a company called ReadRem on it. Was he serving time too? What else would he be doing here? Go through his pockets. Nothing on the right one. In his left pocket you find some cash and some old faded checks. One of them is for phone service. I saw there was a wall up there. I just wanted to see if there's more stuff along the trail. Oh, this is where it ends. What sound? Oh, I clicked the wake up button. Ladder. Oh, this is a normal door. Okay. Already raised the ladder. I mean, I wasn't dumped that far out then. Notice a slight glow coming from between the loose wall plates. What's this? Examine the inscription on the plate. You see a barely noticeable inscription on the plate. Trust a bag of bricks. Come on, I already know that. He notices that the wall plate isn't completely attached to the wall. Maybe I can move it. Okay, this is enough to get in there. Ah. Put it away. I see. Back in the sewer. With crowbar. Hey, apples. Grate's hinges have been bound with steel wire, and apparently whoever it belongs to couldn't afford a lock. Open with crowbar. You cut through the wire and open the gate. Great. Even more healing. Supposed to fight. Right behind you, the grating. Right behind the grating, you see a path leading out of the sewer. Shake the grating. It won't budge. Keep shaking it. Nothing happens. Shake the grating like a psycho. Fucking hell, open up! Ah! You pull the steel bars with all your might, but nothing happens. Well, this is just great. I was so close, but looks like this is the end. I was about to say, can't you use ink? We did that in some other bars. Remember that you have ink you can use that you've used on plenty of other occasions. Oh, right. I'm a writer. You hesitate for a second. Right? Use ink to weaken the grating. The ink envelops the bars of the grating, and they start to slowly rust. Bang. You easily knock them out of place and clear your path. Done. I'm coming, Roderick. Oh, we're back here, okay. Go up then. You hide around the corner and peek out at the tent. Yes, Mr. Nariano, I'm sure. He was looking for that exact thing. He called it a weather controller. Mr. Nariano is carefully twisting a device in his hands, trying to figure out how it works. Damn, he's already here. If this thing really can control the storms, do you think my husband really created something like that? Didn't tell us? All these years. All those people who died in the storms or who went insane. He might have been responsible for all that? I wouldn't jump to conclusions. We don't actually know what the device can do, and maybe your husband did everything he could. I hope so. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for telling me this. It would have been terrible if such a valuable object fell into the hands of a stranger. I think we should break the woman's radio. Crash. Your hit shatters the radio on the pole. The woman runs into a house. Give me that. Can it really control the weather? He asked calmly. Of course not. Then why have you been hunting for it? You found sand for me, crawled through the sewer. He looks at your clothes. More than once, it looks like. This thing could decide the fate of our town. I can't give it to you. I'm sorry. Mariano takes a step back, grasping the controller tightly to his chest. It looks like he's prepared to fight for it to the very end. You notice a familiar object around his neck. Hold on, that's mine. Pointed Roderick's cage, which is hanging around Mariano's neck. When the hell did you manage to steal it? You sharply yank the cage off his neck and stuff it into your pocket. Mariano flinches, not expecting you to act so suddenly. We need to run, now! Huh? Attention all residents, this is Lindef speaking. There's a death storm coming. I repeat, a death storm is approaching. Start evacuating. We have 10 minutes. Did you push something? No, I didn't touch it. We need to stop the storm. Give it to me now. Not a chance. Mariano takes a step forward. Tell me how to work it and I'll stop the storm. I don't actually know, but I can try and figure it out. I'm looking for the instructions. Then what use are you? You're just going to let people's lives depend on your attempt to try and figure it out. Let me at least look at the display. I can see what it means. Death storm, 7 minutes. Hurry! Anyone with an empty train, take on Upper District residents. Train 12 is causing a jam up at the exit. The wheel fell off. Get that car off the tracks. It's blocking the way. I'm going to go see Lindef. He and I will figure this out ourselves. Get out of the way. Grab him. Mariano walks slowly past you. You try to grab him, but out of the corner of your eye you see an object flying right at you. The steel tip of a cane. Damn it, not again. You fall. Right before you hit the ground, you see Mariano climbing the stairs to the meteorology tower. You open your eyes and get up with some difficulty. Finally! Get up the tower quickly and grab the controller. I don't know anything about a controller. My father didn't tell me anything. Darn, wrong button. I need to check the stormometer. Warning, death storm in 2 minutes. I don't know either. Just push something, Mr. Mariano. Do your strength. Let's go. One final push. This has been such a long day. Let's heal maybe first. Well, too late. Mariano is arguing with a young man, the controller in their hands. A wild wind blows through the window. The storm is almost here. We're out of time. Knock Mariano unconscious. Before Mariano can react, you punch him in the jaw. Can't have you interfering. The young man watches in silence, slowly pressing himself against the wall. Take the controller. Take the controller off of Mr. Mariano's unconscious body. You had your chance to stop the storm. Now it's my turn. The young man presses himself against a panel of instruments. Red lights are flashing all over it. 30 seconds, he says, taking a quick glance out the window, then squeezing his eyes shut. Dozens of buttons and switches, and not a single one is labeled. What an egotistic asshole. The look the young man shoots you is filled with 10% understanding and 90% fear of dying in a death storm. There are 3 big switches above the display. Start with those, and I'll check the text, but there's not much about it here either. Flip the third? Actually, let's start with the third. The device starts vibrating, whatever that means. Second switch? The switch makes no sound as it moves. It seems to be deactivated now. The first switch. The switch clicks loudly as it moves. Then a multitude of indicators and buttons light up on the display. Let's see. Spin the device around, trying to decide what button to push now. The wind coming in through the window picks up, and a strange metallic taste starts filling your mouth. You smell burnt metal. Okay, here goes. Scream and push a random button. The storm is still moving. Close your eyes and push a random button. Slow down. It's still getting closer. Pray and push a random button. It's moving away. It's moving away. Phew. You put the controller down with shaking hands. You hear cheers from the people outside getting louder and louder. That was close. Way too much going on for my first day. He holds his head in his hands. Buddy. Wait. A large crowd has gathered in front of the tower. The people around you are loudly discussing what just happened. I saw the storm move away at the last minute. I saw it with my very own eyes. It was just about to reach the town, but then it stopped. Alright, calm down. The storm is gone. You can go home now. But what if it comes back? Well, you look at the controller in your hands. We'll just have to hope that it doesn't come back. Why did it move away at the last second anyways? Yeah, and why did it get so close to the town? That's never happened before. It's a long story. We drove it off, don't worry. We? Who's we? It was the young meteorologist. Put your hand on the young man's shoulder. Lindef, the young meteorologist, did an excellent job proving himself. He managed to neutralize a death storm at the very last second. The crowd starts cheering. Hooray for Lindef! What do you mean neutralize? That's not important. What's important is that you're not in danger right now. Now, time for me to go. You look out at the uncomprehending crowd before you jump, and your eyes slide over the people until they meet Lindef's, looking straight at you. But you... that... He gestures at the controller, which you've already tucked under your arm as you prepare to jump out of the book. Listen, kid. This is your moment of truth, Etienne. What? Moment of... You'll do just fine without it. Don't worry, you'll do just fine. I heard these storms almost never hit the town anyway. Just keep on going a little longer, and then the book will end. I mean, and then everything will work itself out. Are there storms where you're from too? Definitely not like these. Then maybe you can leave it with us, that device. Since the next time a storm comes, we won't be able to... Sorry, I can't. This device is the only thing that's keeping me from something dear to me. Thump your chest with your fist. Oh, alright. Lindef backs off defeatedly. Think about it? Damn it. Look around the uncomprehending crowd. The people have gone quiet as they listen to your conversation with Lindef. Think on it some more. And you, Roderick, it's not that simple. All you do is sit there in my pocket. It's nothing to you. Whispers start running through the crowd. You hear snippers like, insane, and talking to himself. I can hand in this damn thing and get my shackles off. You understand how much that will change things. You understand how valuable it is to me. All the suffering I went through for this. Just look around. Again, you sigh, but decide to look around the whispering crowd. Are these real people you see in front of you? You examine the people in the crowd. Some are whispering and watching your performance, but it seems as though everyone knows that something important is happening. Even the guards, who practically cracked your skull earlier, are standing off to the side and excitedly discussing something. Elderly men and women peer out from their windows, trying to see what's happening in the darkness. A mother leads her child home. The child tripped over a cable sticking out of the sand, and his mother quickly helps him up. They're people. I mean, they're characters, though. They're people. People. Damn you. You show the controller into Lindef's hands. Another storm comes, flip this switch first, then press that button right there. Not sure how the rest of it works. Lindef, who seemed to have accepted that you're a crazy person who talks to himself, suddenly beams with joy. He gives you a hug with his free arm, and you feel the warmth in his touch. Lindef looks out at the people in the crowd. They still don't understand how the Death Storm, this odd device, and the man with the paper face are connected. Thank you, he whispers, looking you in the eyes once more. Leave the book. Alright, let's drop the sentiment. You look at the ground. Time for me to pay what's due. Farewell. Oh, I'm not sure if I regret that or not. I mean... Wait. Hello. Is the order ready? No, and it won't be ready. Are you turning down the job? Yes. I've had enough. I won't put any more innocent people at risk. So it's people. Very well. What do you mean, very well? I mean, I made a decent bit of cash off of you. Besides, workers like you usually break much sooner. So, you actually did quite well in comparison. You may not have finished your last job, but I think you've earned your freedom just the same. Huh? My shackles expert is on his way to you right now. Thanks, I don't. He'll be there in a few minutes, so... See you soon, Etienne. Spooky. Oh, Jesus. Stay down. Where do you think you're going? Where's the rope? Tie him up. Hey, after him, quickly. Hey. You fall onto the cold sand and your pursuers land nearby. So you want to do this the hard way. So cold here. Where's Vince? Waiting in the car just in case. Wait, Vince was on your side the whole time? That bastard. Deal with him quickly, and I'll get the book ready so we can go get the collector. Can you handle this? Hey, anybody want to help me? I just saved your city a minute ago. Come on. Your voice echoes through the empty square. Seems like everyone is in bed asleep already. Fine. Eat a bread and then stun everyone. Let's go a strong hit after. Let's just keep stunning. It's gonna drain my... Ow. Eat the bread. Easy peasy. Are you okay? Relatively. What book did they want you to take you into? 1 second. You pick up the book that one of the thugs dropped and look at the black cover. The name's been erased. It said something about a collector. Is that your boss? My former boss? You open the book and flip through the pages. You want to go there? I have this idea. Well, if you're sure about it, jump into the book. Whee! Oof. Incomprehensible. What? Why? Everything's blurry, and there's no color. We've gone too deep. We're inside a book inside a book. I can barely breathe. Me too. Oh look, my face is different. We need to find the collector as soon as we can, then get out of here. What's for your face? Why? What's... Touch your mask. Damn it. We need to hurry. You notice some familiar looking briefcases. A tag is visible on one of them. Walker, Rich A, Item X, Client, Harmony, Publishing. What are those? Briefcases for stolen items. You give the collector his orders in briefcases like these. So there are objects from other books inside? I think there's something you could use in there. You open the 2 briefcases in front of you at random. Open the first one. An old ragdoll is inside the briefcase, along with a set of rusty pins. Is that what I think it is? I don't know. What do you think it is? A voodoo doll? It even has pins. The second briefcase. A leather-bound book lies on a velvet cushion inside the briefcase. Something written here. Al-Azif. Take the doll. Can't shake the feeling that the doll might be useful. You take it out of the briefcase and carefully put the pins in your pocket. Look, there's something else here. Next to the briefcase is a bag stuffed to the brim with a note attached that says, "To be sorted." Open the bag. Inside you find a folded up cloak, an opaque glass capsule, a small wand and an old broom. Examine the cloak. You try and unfold the cloak, but as soon as your hand slips inside, the cloak disappears. So does your hand. Ah! Carefully pull your hand out, and it's instantly visible again, along with the cloak. Are these Harry Potter things? Examine the wand. The tag on the wand says Polymorph Wand. Transform the target into an Ovis Aries. Ovis Aries sounds ominous. Don't point it at yourself. The broom trembles in your hands. You feel it itching to take off. Looks like it's a flying broom. Examine the capsule. On the capsule you see a yellow triangle with a biohazard symbol inside it. Not a great start. There's something written here. Fear toxin. Inhalation causes prolonged panic and hallucinations. Store in a dark location. Ooh, should we take it? Take everything. Hide the capsule and the wand in your pockets. Throw the folded up cloak on your shoulder and grab the broom. You're really kitted out. Hope we can use all this. Let's go find the collector. I couldn't take the leather book. Wait. 3 walkers are standing around the table in the brightly lit room. They haven't noticed you yet. This is where they handle the briefcases for the orders. It's the plan. Put on the invisibility cloak. You unfold the invisibility cloak and put it on your clothes. Looks like it's working. What's next? Walk into the room. But why? What if there's something useful in there? You tiptoe into the room and start walking around the table. Everybody freeze. The man stopped cold. There's someone here. Something just touched my leg. Find the spy. The walkers spring into action and start searching the room. You fall onto your back in surprise, and the invisibility cloak slides off. Who the hell are you? Hey guys, I work here. Sound the alarm, quickly! Wait. Well, that didn't do anything. Oh, the doll. Right. Let's use it. 5 damage, 30 ink. Aye. Oi, 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 oi. Almost right there. Ah, damn. 1 damage too little. Drain fully on him. Smash. Well, that's that. Pack him up, boys. Boss is gonna want to talk to him. Damn it. I won't give up that easily. What? I didn't die? Gather your strength. I've still got a lot left in me. That was strange. I still had my shield up. Alright, let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Shall we start with some kind of weapon? Examine the briefcase. A massive futuristic blaster is lying on the briefcase. Whoa, that looks dangerous. Don't you think it's a little too much? Looks like it's for shooting tanks, not walkers. Is this reliable? And the briefcase on the right. There's a faceted bottle wrapped in packing film inside the briefcase. The liquid inside is transparent, but a faint rainbow shimmers across the surface. A note is lying next to the bottle. You unfold it and read. I found the water of life like you asked, but I'm never going into a fairy tale again. Not for all the money in the world. What in the world was going on in those writers' heads? I'll be expecting my usual payment. Water of life. Waves can heal any wound. Take the blaster. It's heavy, not a weapon for being quick on your feet. So it didn't really seem like it mattered that I died. I see two walkers standing in the passageway. They seem to be guarding another set of boxes. They're discussing something quietly, completely unaware of your presence. What's our plan? Throw the toxin capsule. You wind up and throw the capsule of fear toxin at the walkers. It falls right between them and shatters. The men turn around sharply. Hey, stop! You... See both men's eyes widen in horror. You're a monster! Help! Both men look around in terror, then jump over the railing into the darkness. I hope it's not too far down. Stack of books, including the ones I've been in. The librarian is busy arranging books, and probably wouldn't even notice an atomic bomb. Okay. Guards notice you from far away and block your path. What's that noise over there? Is there a problem? The wand. Take the wand out of your pocket and point it at the closest walker. Ovis Ares! A beam of blue energy bursts out of the wand and hits the walker in the chest. The next instant, a sheep is standing where he was. Oh, that's right. Ovis Ares is a scientific name for the domestic sheep. Thought it was a spell. The other walkers are already dropped into fighting stance, ready to attack. Ovis Ares! Point the wand at the closest enemy, but nothing happens. A large crack is now running through the crystal at the end of the wand. Ah, useless piece of... The other walkers simultaneously drop into fighting stances. Damage. Oof. Shield. Missed. Why do I die when that happens? It's bugged. I had 2 shields. I won't give up that easily. You get your strength. You've got a lot of fight in me, so I just can't die anyways. It doesn't matter, right? That's dumb. I wouldn't have died anyways. Worked properly. Oh well. Boss's hideout. Alright. I give up. Just don't hit me, he smirks. Take off my goddamn shackles. You grab him by the throat. There's a slight problem with that. My shackles expert took the day off today. His daughter is sick. He's lying. How about I call you when he's available, okay? It'll only be a few days. You hit him. You think I'm an idiot? Well, if you really want to know, promise me you'd take them off. So hold up your end of the deal. But you didn't hold up your end. I'll hold it up right now. You squeeze his throat harder. Calm down. You idiot. No one except the writers' police can take them off. You really think my own men would be walking around in shackles if I could take them off? I would build a literal empire stealing objects if I could do that, not this stinking warehouse. Wait, I thought you had proof that you could do it. A friend told me about him. Wait, Vince told me about you. Then I found out he was one of your thugs. Was that all part of your plan? Well, this thing that's happening now wasn't. He rubs his throat. You're going to take off my shackles. I don't know how, but that's your problem now. Or what? Are you going to kill me, the character? He winks a horrible wink. But you've turned into such a nice guy now, haven't you? You squeeze his throat with all your strength and look him in the eye. Let's find out right now, just how much of a nice guy I am. It doesn't quite inspire fear, to be honest. Let's finish this out quickly. I have things to do. Some important people will be here soon, and I'll be offloading a huge lot today. You turn around and see a stack of containers through the open door. Yes, that's right. You think I was just sitting here twiddling my thumbs? I'm about to close the deal of the century. Are those containers full of stolen items? Fit to burst. I can only imagine what will happen when all that floods the market. He glances briefly at the monitor, where you can see henchmen running in your direction. You're right. It certainly isn't time for us to finish up here. Backhand him, but the smirk doesn't leave his face. Grab him by the essence. You push your hand deeper in, trying to touch not the collector's neck, but the very essence inside him. You feel a scrap of old paper. Your fingers run across the text written there in old ink many, many years ago. Wait. What? I can call the shackles expert. Let's say tomorrow, okay? That's the only time frame I can give you. We'll get your shackles off and you'll be set. You can write as much as you want. His henchmen are almost here. Sorry, I'm not letting that happen to me again. You grab his paper with both hands and start pulling it towards you. What are you thinking, Etienne? Don't worry, I've done this before. Oh no. See the clients slowly separating from the book's environment, becoming something foreign. Damn, aren't his henchmen going to come for us? They don't have a direct route to that book. Besides, they won't like what's waiting for them here. There. You keep pulling the paper. It gets more and more difficult to pull. What's going on? Now is not the time to give up. No, I'm not giving up. This is as hard as I can pull. What now? They're right outside already. Now we add another force. Bend your knees, ready to jump upwards. You push off the ground. You hear an unbelievably loud crunching sound. So loud that it feels like the whole world must be able to hear it. With the ringing sound, the paper in your hands separates itself from the book and flies upwards with you. Damn it, I think I twisted my knee again. What on earth was that? Where the hell am I? What have you done? Looks around. You'll find out soon enough. The collector suddenly jumps up and aims a gun at you. It's an antique decorated with a swirling pattern. Take me back! Hey, calm down. Just calm down. Etienne? Hand over the book. Now! Where's my book? I'm afraid nothing would come of it. Hey, don't joke around with him. That thing I just did. They'll hear it. Writers, police. Nobody move. Hey, you. Drop the gun. Not another step, or I shoot him. Boss, that's Leroy Rochen. The collector? What the hell is going on here? Etienne, how are you mixed up in this? Oh, hello, officer. Hold on. How did you recognize me? You came in for questioning in that same coat. I disguised my face, but I forgot to put on a different coat. I'm warning you, I won't surrender alive. He aims the gun at the police officers, then back at you. and hold back your little pet writer there. I see him. Smirking. He puts his hand up and looks at the officer, waiting for a signal. Well now, we'll come to an agreement, and everything will be just fine. Where's my book? I don't think we'll be coming to an agreement with you, thief. Quiet. No, we're going to make a deal, and I'm going to walk away. You're accused of stealing thousands of objects, and now that you're in our hands, you're not going anywhere. That's enough. Suddenly turning to you. This is all because of you, you bastard. Sound of a shot rings out. Etienne. You close your eyes. Damn it. You open your eyes and look down. The metal of Roderick's cage protected you from the bullet, but there's not much left of it now. You see a small, ragged scrap of paper inside. Derek, you moron, I told you to stop talking. Sorry, boss. Are you alright, Walker? Now it's your turn. Hands up. You look at the remains of the paper in your hand. Don't make us use force. Cool it. He's just in shock. Etienne, it's best if you come with us now. We'll talk about all this at the station, okay? Hold on. What's that in his hands? It's a character, and not one from this book. Etienne, are you out of your mind? You're carrying around a stolen character, even in your current situation. Derek! I can't take an isolated character. Call for backup. You shove the officer. His head slams into Derek, who staggers backwards, eyes shut. Damn it! Jump out of the book. I am. What could have happened? Leroy Roshan, also known as the Collector, was detained by the Writers' Police. He was later sentenced to execution. The entire network of writers who used his services to buy stolen items from books were also detained, and these criminals received sentences ranging from 5 to 15 years. Etienne Quist was detained 5 minutes after his escape. A known stolen character was not found on him. Sorry, I had to read fast. 28 years later. Well, I think this is his house. Wait. Take off your disguise. You run a hand over your face. Alright, now I'm ready. Carriage. Empty carriage. Books are arranged neatly on the shelves. Looks like the study in the book I wrote. Sir, how can I help you? My name is Etienne. This is Sir Roderick. He waits for you to continue. You probably don't remember me. We worked together a long time ago. Can't seem to recall that. Are you sure you're in the right place? I'm sure. I'd even say we were partners. I don't. I just wanted to see how you're feeling. Looking around questioningly. I do believe I'm quite alright. Would I be worried about something? Do you remember your name? Of course. And where you live? Baker Street? That's good then. I had to make a few changes because of your injuries. Injuries, sir? Yes. Although it seems everything worked out. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm back. Watson? He nods to the man by the window. Holmes? He nods back. And you, sir? He looks questioningly at you. I'm on my way out. Someone you know, Watson? I'm not sure. Are you quite certain you're alright, sir? Yes, my apologies again for disturbing you. Like some tea, so. Alright, so Roderick was Watson, because he was a doctor. Well, time to head back. I'm glad you're doing well, friend. It worked. Well, Roderick, time for me to figure my own stuff out. I had to revisit so many books before I found the right one. At the inquest, congratulations on your return to the ranks of the writing profession. Morrock Publishing Agency has confirmed that your 28-year sentence has been fully served. You may visit the Central Writers Police Department to have your shackles removed. Please find a sheet attached with detailed information on how sentence time served was calculated. Final calculations of time served are below. Initial sentence, extraction of the character Amanda Mitchell, 30 years. Assistance in capturing a particularly dangerous criminal, -3 years. Fleeing from the police officers, +2 years. Willfully turning self into police, -1 year. Total time to be served, 28. So I jumped out of the window to hide Roderick. So I could take his little piece of paper and put it back in the book. I'm boarded up here. It's my book I'm writing. Okay. I think we finished the game. We did. Thanks for watching. That was an interesting game. It was a really cool concept. Although I wish the concept could have been like expanded on. It could have done more with it. I enjoyed it. It was cool. Cool little game. I liked a few different worlds and yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great evening. Bye-bye.